Oh my, that looks wonderful. Come watch the quilting as we finish mandala number 5. Hey guys, welcome back to Frances Quilts. Today I'm so excited because we're going to finish up mandala number 5. I love these flowers that we have, giving it that south of the border feel, and I can't wait to get it finished. Let's get started. All right, as we start this final round here, I'm going to be starting from one of the points. You see I'm drawing it here in green. I'm going to come across to the center of that diamond that we have there, and I'm going to draw a semicircle. And then I'm going to fill in that triangle area there with petals. I'm not worrying about how many there are or how big they are. I'm just filling it in. Now I'm going to follow all the way across to the center of the next section and do the same thing. A semicircle and petals. Now I want to add something to these triangles that we have down here. And what I'm thinking is to use concentric circled lines or lines that parallel the that center circle that we have. And I'm just going to do that by about 1/4 inch away from the previous line. I'm going to go hit the edge and travel up that edge, 1/4 inch over again, and up and back over, and up and back over. And then I will travel down that line that I had already previously quilted and to get to the next one. Then in this one, the same thing. I will travel up 1/4 inch and then take a line across, up 1/4 inch across, up, across, etc. Okay, you've got the idea. Let's start quilting. All right, first step is to stitch along here and then make our semicircle. You know what? To make this completely straight, I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm really struggling with keeping those lines straight. That was definitely better. All right, as we quilt this last one, let's do it together. You can see I've made some changes as I've gone along, just with a few different things with how I'm stitching this. I really am struggling with that line going this direction, back and forth like this. So I just changed the direction so that I didn't struggle with it. So we're going to do our little loop here, or our half circle, and then we're going to come in. I finally ended up figuring that I was going to do 3 petals in each of the sections, because that's pretty much what fits. And then I have the one big one coming all the way up and down, and now 3 more petals. And as you see, I quilt faster when I am doing the petals. I can speed up on those a lot and have to slow down when I'm doing the echoing or trying to stay on the line. Okay, and we'll turn this around just to finish it out. Stitch over that line just a little bit to lock those stitches in place. All right, now it's decision time. Am I going to come in and add these other lines in through here? And the answer is I'm going to try them and see. I can always pick them out, but I really think it needs something else in here just to fill this in. And I'm hoping it's going to make it look like that part has receded back behind all of these others. Let's try it. I am going to start stitching these at 1/4 inch apart. Actually, it dawned on me if I use that edge against the previous line, that may help keep them a little bit more even. So I'm going to try that and see. And as I learned before, I'm going to stitch in this direction. I'm not going to try to stitch them like from here to here like this, because I know that will not work out well. So I'm 1/4 inch away from the from that initial stitching line there. Follow that curve, come up 1/4 inch. And again, I can tell when that 1/4 inch has happened because my the edge of my foot is against the line that I just did. Let's go again. About 1/4 inch. You need to make sure, okay, those have changed a little bit. I've changed the arc a little bit. Come back over here and stitch down this side. All right, that's not perfect, but I think it'll be all right. Let's keep going. As you're learning, I'm not a perfect kind of girl. Everything doesn't have to be perfect for me. You see I've slowed down a little bit more, and these lines are much nicer curved than these others were up here. I am very pleased with how that looks. I want to get rid of these blue lines, and then we'll have a good close look at it. Wow, I love how that looks. We have really achieved that south of the border look. I love these lines that we added in here. I think it just adds so much pop to that design. I am truly pleased with this one. I might even say it's my favorite, but then I think I've said that for numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 as well. So number 5 is finished. I can't wait to get started on number 6, so keep coming back so you don't miss a single one. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I look forward to seeing you next time on Frances Quilts. Remember, if you like what you've seen, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please check out my website and daily blog at francesquilts.com, and I can be found on Facebook and Instagram at Frances Quilts. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon.